So not that is 6 band. So we first I'll pick this point and then I'll move this up. It says translate to up, right? So I move it up 1 and then 2. So it's gonna go here. And then this line would move up to 2. So it would be here. And then the rest of the shape would just follow like this, and then like this, and then like this. And then you translate it 1 right, which is, and then the resulting shape would be, sorry if my drawings were that, okay. The resulting shape would be that, okay? How about this one? Nope. Oh, okay. So we could translate 3 down first. So we could pick this line and then 1, 2, 3, which should be here. 1, 2, 3, and then this. And then we translate 6 right. So we could pick this point and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then the resulting trapezoid would be here. Yeah. Right. What about this one? Anyone? Right. So first, you could, okay, so these are basically all the same. So you just go down 3, like that. And then you move 1 to the left, which would be this. And then everyone can see my screen, right? Okay. So this is translate 2 left and then 4 down. Basically, all of these are like the same. So I'm just gonna go through these really fast. Let's check your answers. Okay, and then 4 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this, and then this, and then this one. Let's translate 4 left and then 3 up. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that, and this, and that, and then 3 up. So 1, 2, 3. So draw this, draw this. Sorry, and then draw that. And then this is translate 5 right and 6 down. So go this line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here. Yeah, and then I'll just not draw the whole thing right now. And then go 6 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would be all the way down here. And then just draw the same shape here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the next one, next task is rotation. So for rotation, for me, it just helps like you just like draw a line from like the origin to like the corner of the shape and then rotate their line like 90 or 180 degrees. And then you just draw the shape from that point. We're only doing 90 and 180 degrees rotations. So I'm gonna put the link in the chat. and then raise your hand when you're done. Yeah. Do you have a question? You're muted. John, do you have a question because you're unmuted? Raise your hand when you're done. Yeah, and raise your hand when you're done, okay? I'll give you guys 2 more minutes. Does anyone need more time? I guess we'll, so okay, actually 1 more minute. So does anyone, okay, so let's start. Does anyone tell me what counterclockwise is first? What's counterclockwise? Like, which way do you rotate, left or right? Okay, so counterclockwise, you rotate left, okay? So for this first one, I'm gonna just draw a line supervision for all of these points. So this one, wait, I'm just gonna erase these. Okay. So this one can come over here and then come here. So then, and then this one can go from here to over here. And then this one can go from here to over here. So then if you connect all of these endpoints, it would give the 90-degree rotation counterclockwise for this triangle. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, for this one, let's do this point in the origin. And then this is also counterclockwise. So you would rotate this line over here. And then you could just, you don't have to connect all points here. So you just look at this. So this line and this line make this angle, right? So this looks like that. So then this angle, and that angle are the same, okay? So this is, and then you could do this. And then just draw the same shape again using this reference point, okay? And then it would look like this. Did everyone get that? So this time, this is clockwise now, so you're gonna rotate to the right, okay? So let's use this and then we do that. And then clockwise would make the line rotate this way. So that would go here. And then so if you think about it, this line would come over here. So in turn, this line would come over here. And then the other base would come over here. And it would, the trapezoid would be rotated to over there. Did that make sense? Okay. Now we're gonna do this one. So this is also clockwise. So we could just do this line here. And then around the circle this way is clockwise. So the line would come over here. And then you could think that this line would come over here. If you think about it, this and that looks like this and that, okay? And then using this line, you could draw the rest of the lines. So it would look like this. Make sense? Does anyone have any questions about these? Okay, so now it's 180 degrees now, about the origin. So we could draw this line over here, and then it would just come straight across over to here. And then you could think of this line as coming straight across over to here. So it'll be here, that would be line. And then we could just draw the rest of this out because we know where this line is. So the rest of it would look like this. Got it? Right. And then for this triangle, it's also 180 degrees about the origin. So we draw this line over here, and then we draw it over here, and then we would just flip this triangle around because this is rotating 180 degrees. So this line would come over here, and then this line would come over here, and then it would make this triangle. Does anyone have any questions about any of these? Nope. Okay, we're gonna do like reflection. Okay. So does anyone know how to do reflection? Everyone? So you just flip the shape around the corresponding line that they tell you to flip it up. So you just take a point and then you just flip it over that line to the opposite side, and then the shape should look the same, except flipped. So, and I'll post the link in the chat. Okay, 1 more minute. Okay, so did everyone, okay, does everyone need more time? Okay, actually I'll just start with it. So the line y equals 2 is this line. So we would reflect, so let's pick this point, and then we would reflect this over here, and then we would pick this point, and then across this line would be over here, and then this point would be over here. So the triangle would look like this. Did that make any sense? Okay. So then for line x equals 1, -1, this is the x-axis, so x equals -1 would be across this side. So this point would come over here. This point would come over here. And this point would stay where it is because it's on the reflection line. So line of reflection. So it would look like this. Make sense? Okay. And then so and then for line y equals x. Does anyone know what y equals the line y equals x is? So this line y equals x, because when x equals 1, y equals 1, x equals 2, y equals 2, so and then so on. So this point will reflect across this line, which would make it this point, and then this point would reflect across this line, which would make it this point, and then this line would reflect across this line, and which would make it this point, and then this point would reflect across and make it this point. So if you draw it out, the shape would be this. Got it? Okay. And then this is just across the x-axis. So the x-axis would be this line. This x-axis. And then like we could choose lines. So this line would come over here. 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 And this line would reflect over here. And so, and then the rest of them will just go like that. Makes sense? Okay. And then for line for y equals -x. So this means like when y equals 1, x would equal -1. So the line would come here and then so on. So like this. Yeah. Right. So this point would just stay on the line because it's already there. And then this point would reflect over here. And then this point would reflect over here. So it's just straight across, okay? So this would just come straight across, which would come over here, and then this would stay. And then this point will reflect over here straight across. So it would make something that looks like this. Got it? Okay. And then this is across the x-axis again. So this would just come over here, and this would come over here. And then this would go over there, so the resulting shape would be, and then this